Welcome in at 4:30. A Central Kentucky mother's message for other parents after a crash left her young daughter paralyzed.
And we're looking across the way and seeing a pretty calm start to the day, but won't be that way for tomorrow. We got some interesting weather on the way.
It's been a calm winter so far. Road crews say that's actually helped them prepare for this possible snow chance we have ahead.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and welcome in on this Thursday. I'm Rebecca Smith. Bill Bryant has the morning off. After almost a week of mild temperatures, we are tracking a snow threat for tomorrow and today. Parts of Kentucky could actually potentially see some flurries. For this track on the weather, let's turn to meteorologist Micah Harris.
Yeah, all eyes are focused in on the weekend, especially Friday off into the weekend, because that's when we have our snow chance. And look, some of us still have not seen a measurable snow since November. It's been a long stretch, but it does look like some of us, that could come to an end as we head off toward the weekend. There's a live sky camera shot. You're looking outside, calm and dry. Like Rebecca was talking about, you could see a couple of stray flurries this morning, but other than that, I mean, it's not going to amount to anything. Let's put it that way. 20s and 30s outside, 42 out this afternoon. It's getting cooler each and every day. Not a big shot at cold air until next week, but it is getting colder. That shows things to change in days to come, and I'll explain that weather coming up.
What a difference a year makes for road crews around the Bluegrass. Last winter, many of them were running out of salt because of all the snow that we had. But so far, of course, this winter, road crews haven't had to do much at all. As Garrett Weimer tells us, they say they are in good shape for whatever comes our way this weekend.
Unlike last winter, for county road departments this year, the salt situation is not a sticky one. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, we're in a whole lot better shape this year than we were last year.
Buen Smith is the head of the Woodford County Road Department. He says crews have only had to go out a few times so far this winter, mostly treating the roads for early morning traffic. Smith says because it's been a mild winter, they still have plenty of salt available to treat the roads when they need to. Smith says so far they've used only about 100 tons of salt. That means they still have about 600 tons inside this barn right now, with more available in reserve if they need it. Last year, he says they used about 1,400 tons. Other county road departments tell us they find themselves in similar situations. Jessamine County says at this point they still have 300 tons of salt on hand. And while it all depends on how many trips crews have to take the rest of the winter.
So we're well ahead of the curve. And from my experience, a lot of times, at least since I've been here, we had a bad winter. The next winter usually is milder as far as salt usage.
In Woodford County, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
Smith says not having to go out to treat the roads often has also let them work out some of the problems with their aging equipment before a heavy snow hits. Well, caught on tape, police in northern Kentucky say someone stole a van with a mentally disabled man inside. It happened yesterday afternoon outside a store in Newport. This eyewitness video shows the theft. Newport police say a man tried to steal something from the store but lost prevention, confronted him. They say that the man pointed a gun at them, then ran to a van in a nearby parking lot. The man forced the driver out of the van, jumped in, and drove off. But police also say the disabled man, Clifford Dragoo, was in the back seat. They found him a few hours later safe in Cincinnati. They also found the van. Police arrested 50-year-old William Sellers on charges of robbery, theft, kidnapping, and wanton endangerment. A close call at a Lexington business. Employees think two people may have intended to rob it. Lexington police were called out to the Advance Auto Parts store on Versailles Road yesterday. Police say an employee noticed two people walk into the store with bandanas over their faces, but the employee says those people did not see anyone inside. Police say the people walked through the building and out the back door. The employee then called for help. Police say nothing was taken, no arrests were made. The same store was robbed last week. Well, this morning, the grandfather of a Kentucky teenager says the girl was in a bad situation before she allegedly went on a crime spree with her 18-year-old boyfriend. Police say they found 13-year-old Cheyenne Phillips and Dalton Hayes last weekend in Florida. The two are from Grayson County. Cheyenne's mother, Sherry Peters, has been arrested on a custodial interference charge. Peters lost custody and visitation rights of Cheyenne years ago, but police say Peters went to Cheyenne's home on January 3rd and picked her up. That's the same day Cheyenne's father reported her missing. Peter's father says Cheyenne and her mother had been seeing each other recently.
I know for a fact Cheyenne has texted her and called her all hours of the morning somewhere in Grayson County. I mean, the girl runs and does as she pleases, and that's not right.
Peters has been convicted of drug charges and domestic violence in the past, but her family is standing by her. They say she's been wrongly blamed for what happened over the last few weeks. Well, this morning, police say a baby who survived being put into a garbage bag after birth is now out of the hospital. Investigators say the baby was released Tuesday and is now in foster care. Winchester police say his mother, Cassandra Haney, gave birth in a toilet at home earlier this month. They say Haney then put him in a garbage bag. Police say Haney's roommate heard the baby crying and called for help. They say Haney told them she didn't know she was pregnant. Police charged her with attempted murder. A Clay County woman charged with murder for the death of her husband says she's not guilty. Amy Burkhart was arraigned yesterday morning. Police say Burkhart was caring for her paralyzed husband, Charles Burkhart. Police say Charles was dehydrated, malnourished, and had bed sores when he was brought to the hospital last week. He later died. Police originally charged Amy Burkhart with criminal abuse, but they upgraded the charge to murder on Tuesday.
It's a pretty severe case. I've been a trooper for quite some time now. I've worked neglect cases and saw other troopers neglect cases, and this is truly the worst one I've seen.
Amy Burkhart did not want to comment from jail. Police say her husband was left paralyzed after a 2007 car crash. A grand jury has indicted 2 men accused of breaking into a Perry County coroner's home. Billy Caress and Eddie Boyd have been charged with burglary and drug offenses. Last October, police say the men forced their way into coroner Jimmy Maggard's home. He wasn't there at the time, but police say his wife was. Police say the suspects ran off when she called out, but they say the men stole more than $10,000 worth of jewelry. Well, this morning, a Woodford County mother has a message she says all parents of young children should hear. Her 6-year-old daughter has been left paralyzed by a crash that happened months ago, and she says this crash shows why young children should never ride in the front seat of a car. WKYT's Jordan Valines has the story.
Throughout life, we'll face moments that define our days ahead.
At this point, I'm just dealing with this reality.
That test the strength of the human spirit.
We are lucky to be alive.
And the resilience that resides in this 6-year-old.
This is not going to stop her from doing anything.
Is a testament to that strength.
She's my light.
A light that's helped them through the dark days they've had since last October.
It was very easy for me to rationalize in my head, since we were just going to and from school to the house, that it was okay to let her sit in the front.
When Rachel and her daughter Michelle were in a car wreck on the way to school.
She was in the front seat with her seatbelt on. She had come out of the front seat of the seatbelt.
In that accident, 6-year-old Michelle sustained a spinal cord injury, paralyzing her from the chest down.
What would have happened had she been in the back seat? In a booster seat.
Rachel says she still wonders if she could have changed her daughter's life-changing moment.
No matter what, even if it's just on your road, I want parents to know you need to have your child properly restrained in a seat for their height and weight.
Rachel now raising awareness and advocating for child seat safety, all the while summoning her strength.
We have a lot of love.
From the young girl,
my beacon of hope every day,
whose days are defined by defying the odds.
She can still have a very long, happy, full, amazing life.
In Versailles, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
Rachel Nadell has set up a GoFundMe account to raise money to buy a wheelchair-accessible van for Michelle. You can find the link to their GoFundMe account on WKYT.com. Well, the Lexington Parking Authority is working on a plan to refund money to thousands of drivers mistakenly overcharged. Lex Park leaders announced that parking tickets for thousands of drivers were mistakenly doubled between 2008 and 2012. That added up to nearly $100,000. The Parking Authority made the announcement after we started asking questions about the tickets. Lex Park now says they're planning to refund the drivers who were overcharged.
We have 97% of the addresses and names who we think are the people affected by this, and we're going to send those out and make it, check the box, send it back in, and once we get that back, we'll send them a check along with a voucher for the parking garages.
Lex Park says that those overcharged will get the $15 penalty refunded along with a $3 parking garage voucher. The wait is almost over for Kroger shoppers in Lexington. In just a couple of hours, the new Kroger store on Euclid Avenue will be open for business. We got a sneak peek inside yesterday. Kroger says that the store is unlike any other in the country, featuring a rooftop parking deck, underground storage, and murals throughout that store. It opens up at 8 o'clock this morning today with Coach John Calipari cutting the ribbon. So head out there if you want to see some action at your local Kroger store.